What's up? Welcome to Adrenaline Show. And if you stay tuned, you will know how to turn a lot of pain to a lot of motivation. I've been a foster home, group homes, and Department of Correction. You are now watching me from a whole nother direction. Picking back off with a video exposing the secret organizations that run the Department of Corrections. So I'm watching this, and what do you do? Like, they'll come in the dorm, and they make everybody come to their cell doors. We just stand in the cell doors, and they be like, listen up. And they start telling us about what they demand, or, what they hear about another officer saying, we ain't been listening, or we ain't been doing this, and we ain't been doing that, and they issue a threat. What would be the punishment? They be a lockdown. But back to the point about, like I see, you got people now, they we young, and these older black people, these are elders, bro, like older black people, and they abusing the shit out niggas down there. The women, most likely Eastern Stars. The older women, if they a blue shirt, they ain't in these organizations. They just young and need a job. But if they got that white shirt on, they a part of these organizations. The females, the Eastern Stars, what they doing? They pepper spraying the shit out niggas for any fucking type of, if they feel disrespected, or you mouth off to them or say the wrong things, you say something they don't like, fucking spraying you in the face and hitting you with the walkie-talkie, busting your head open. That doesn't happen to me. But I ain't get my head busted open. But I did get pepper sprayed by a real old ass lady. She been an Eastern Star. She was like 60 something years old. Black as shit. Looked like a ghoul. And I don't even know what I said to the lady. I don't even know what I did. All I just know, and she came from the side, didn't even say nothing, let me keep walking. Came behind over my back and sprayed me in the face. Now I got a charge. Now she gotta say why I sprayed it. Now why she sprayed me. Now she's saying, oh, he threatened me. Making up lies. I remember one time this dude, man, I think his name was G-Shine. He been the blood. He been there for a little minute, keep running his time up. He probably been there for like 3 years. So he get into it, the short, fat lady who was captain. She done made her way to captain. And that was earlier that day on the yard. He probably, fuck you, bitch. He probably cursed her out or say something disrespectful. She waited until late night. Dorm lockdown, lights off. And, this is a 2-tier dormitory. So she waited till late night. Came in the cell like 2 in the morning. And if you late night, you up, you gonna see this. Came in the cell, shake him down. Her and this big ass white dude. He like 6'3", 300 pounds. Just him and her. Usually they bring like 4 people with them. She just bring this big ass white man. Man, he let her shake him down. He already know she just did a fuck with him. So he like, man, just go ahead and search, man. Do what you gotta do so I can go back to sleep. So she started like just rummaging through his stuff, throwing it around. But what she did to trigger him is she got his pictures in his mail and started tearing them up. She knew that would get to him. He started cutting, meeting the scene. Big white dude drag him out the cell onto the floor. I'm looking, I'm looking out the cell. Look, because you can look straight down and see him right there on the floor. Man, this white man picked this man up. Slammed him straight on his head on the floor. That's all you hear. He been knocked out. They drag him up out of there. I ain't seen him for like 3 months. They took him to medical. Took him to the infirmary. Then he threw you in the hole. I seen that shit so many times. They breaking your arms. They breaking your arms. They beating the shit out you, man. They run up on you, they beating the shit out you. They so disrespectful with it to where they just punch you in the face till you shut the fuck up. And dare you to do something. So they can call a whole team on your ass and they gonna beat the dog shit out you. You do something on the yard, you would think you get away with that shit dead. You in your cell one day, that fucking door pop open. This man ain't gonna get one of the man ain't gonna like two of his boys like, yeah, you remember that shit you been talking the other day? Come in your face like that. And they beating the shit out you. Black men. Masonic organization. Now they got a captain. But they always got a white dude. You know, he's another white dude that's a captain also. Or, you know, like there's a white dude that's you black people, but there's the white dude that's over them. Always. So, what I learned is they'll beat your ass too, but they don't usually do it. They just sit back and let the black dudes just fuck you up. They act like they're your friend. Or they act like, hey, and you can't be pissing off my officers, man. You can't be doing that to my captains, man. You can't be doing that, man. I'm sorry. The whole time, the white man, he's a Shriner. Black dudes, they the Masons. He's a Shriner. Then you get thrown in the hole, and you gotta go up for disciplinary. You in the hole. You back there with the disciplinary officer, basically the judge. She an Eastern Star. Black lady. And she got a 99% conviction rate as far as your disciplinary charge. You can tell her your story, you can tell whatever you want, that lady gonna say guilty. Ain't no nigga ever beat no charge with this lady. Ever. Only way you gonna beat that charge is if you have to file some type of grievance and appeal the guilty. And you gotta wait 3 to 4 months. You gotta fight that shit like a real case. Whole time, this is just an institutional rule that you break. She an Eastern Star. She giving you time in that hole. And if you already in the hole and you getting in trouble in the hole, they gotta spray you in the hole. They gotta lie on you again. You already in the hole. But if they gotta take that can of mace and spray that shit on you, now they gotta see why they had to spray you. Now they gonna see you did something. You go before again, another 6 months in the hole. That's how I ended up being in the hole for like 18 months. And I remember, and it was in the hole that I found this out. This big fat black dude, man. Something happened to me, man. They did something to me. I think they pepper sprayed the shit out me off. Matter of fact, I told him, I've been telling him something. He been like, man, we open that door and we'll fuck you up and do this and that, and there ain't nothing you'll be able to do about it. Listen, man, I'm gonna sue your ass. And he been like, man, you know why you sue me all you want, ain't nothing gonna happen. And I asked him, why not? He wrote on my glass the Masonic symbol, the ruler, whatever that shit is with the G. And that's when I learned this shit. This shit is ran by the Masonic organization. And these motherfuckers can get away with anything back there. And I know if it's going on in that little program, I know it was going on all over the whole yard. Because it was everybody talking about that shit. And they all got the rings. They always got the belt. The belt with the officer belt. Got the G on it, the thing on it. And I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to drop probably one more to talk about this.